things I love to do on my channel is to give shout outs to those of you who help support the channel by purchasing merch, like hoodies and my songs on shopbountyhunterd.com. But for those of you who are thinking of getting some merch, I appreciate that. We got the best merch, the best quality in the game. So get some merch, get a shout out. Take care. My man, Sean.
How you doing?
What's up, dog?
Not much. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Oh, I know why you happy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm
You're
ready
gonna pick
for
up
this.
that big old check.
Oh, yeah.
Was it $15,000? Huh?
I think so.
So before we start, if you don't mind, I'd like to record the session for the insurance company and their attorneys. They just want to see. This is basically an exit interview before I give you the check that you have to sign for all that stuff.
Yeah, no
Is that cool with you?
Totally.
Okay, perfect.
Fine.
And then just clip that. It opens up right there. Just clip it onto your hoodie right there. Thank you so much, man.
problem.
All right, man. So you the last case that I'm doing today. I'm tired, man. We've been here doing so many cases and helping so many people. And it's just your turn, right? It's your turn for me to help you.
I'm not going to make it hard.
Pause. So let me just kind of make sure I get my story straight. You're Sean,
Yes.
$15,000 for the Honda Civic, the white Honda Civic.
Correct.
It was stolen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just take me back to that day. I've got your police report right here.
Yeah.
It's pretty straightforward. But the reason I do these exit interviews is because people remember things, and you read something, it's always different than somebody telling you what happened, right? Words have no tone, as we say.
Yeah.
So tell me what happened from start to finish, man. What's your side of the story?
Well, so basically, me and my friend, we took an Uber from his place. I drove over to his place, and we took an Uber to the clubs, and we went out for the night. And when we got back, we took another Uber. Everything was safe. We didn't drive drunk. We took an Uber.
Good for
and we
you.
got back to his place, and my car was still there. My car was good, but I was staying the night at his place.
At your friend's house?
At my friend's house.
Okay.
Since I was drunk. And basically, we woke up in the morning. My car was not there.
Okay.
I haven't seen it since.
Okay.
So,
And this was 2 months ago.
yeah.
2 months ago?
Yeah. It's been hard without a car.
Man.
It's been very inconvenient.
Club, friend's house, 2 months ago. We went out drinking.
Yeah.
And I just read the report to see if there's any consistencies or
Of course.
inconsistencies.
Yeah. It's been my story for 2 months. That's what happened,
How many of you guys were together when y'all went out that night?
We met some people at the clubs, but it was just me and my friend at his place that took the Uber and then took the Uber back.
Just you and your friends? Or
Just me and my friend.
You and your friend?
Yes.
Okay, because you don't mention any other people.
No.
And you did the responsible thing.
We did. We took an Uber.
Now, when you came back that night, that's when you said you noticed the vehicle was gone, was missing.
No, I saw that night the vehicle was still there. When we got out of the Uber, I did see the vehicle. When
Okay.
we woke up the next morning,
Next morning, okay.
that's when I noticed it was gone.
My apologies.
Yeah.
Next morning. You sure it's the next morning? Because on the police report it said this happened right when you guys came back. You said that you guys went out, that's all true. You Ubered, that's all, I shouldn't say true, but that's what you said. You said when we arrived back, I noticed you didn't really say when you arrived back. You said, you didn't say if it was the same day or not. So I guess I took that as the same day. So my apologies.
Yeah.
It's very vague.
Yeah.
But okay, this is why we like to talk to people.
That makes sense.
On here, you said when we arrived back. Right here, you said the next morning. That's why I thought it was the same day.
I see what you're saying.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Again, that's why we got to talk.
Glad we got that
So
clear.
the next day, you came back to your friend's house where you left the car.
Correct.
And you noticed that the vehicle was missing.
Correct.
Okay. Now, did you call a tow? Were you parked in the red? Did you try to figure out, or you just called the police right away?
I called the police right away.
You got freaked out, right?
The car is missing.
Yeah, of course. Where's my car, right?
And I look at the parking. I look at the parking signs. I live in the area. I know that parking signs are weird, so I make sure to read them. So as far as I'm aware, I was parked legally.
Parked legally.
Yeah.
Okay. I always ask the same freaking questions. Was there any glass on the ground? Did you notice that it could have been damaged when the perpetrator made entry to your vehicle? Did it?
Maybe not that maybe there was some
I don't see
glass.
anything on here.
I don't think there was glass. Yeah, I don't
There was
think
no glass?
If I didn't say it then, and I'm sure
No, you didn't say it.
Yeah.
But I always ask. It's always the same. I kind of ask the general questions about that.
That makes sense.
And I also asked this too, do you know if you have any enemies, anyone that's trying to kick your ass, or like do you trust your friend that he set you up to go out and he went, somebody take your car? Because like that happens all the time too.
I've known him for years.
Okay.
We've been best buddies. I don't see any reason he wouldn't.
And what was his name?
His name's Joey.
Joey.
Yeah.
Okay. Because he's not mentioning anything. Okay. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's not like it's very simple.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add to your story? Anything that maybe is overlooked or anything you want to add to it?
I mean, my car was my baby. I don't know if I ever said that. That was my, it's
man, our vehicles are our babies. I know. Trust me, I know.
Beautiful. God.
I do want to ask you about a certain person. I'm going to pull it up on my screen here. There we go. Okay, so do you know who this person is?
Yeah.
Who is that?
It's my ex.
That's Samantha.
Yes, Samantha.
Okay. And how long were you dating Samantha? This is from her Instagram, obviously.
We dated for about a year and a half.
A year and a half?
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sure it was a year and a half?
Wasn't 2 years, and it was more than a year, I could tell you that much.
All right.
Yeah.
Because she says it was 2 years. That's what I'm asking. But guys, we get numbers wrong. Sometimes I'll be forgetting stuff too.
I don't remember the 2-year anniversary, I'll put it that way.
Okay. All right. Okay. So are you still in contact with I called her, what was her name again?
Samantha.
I have Samantha. I don't know why I put Amanda on here. It's Samantha.
Not in contact.
You're in contact with her
anymore, thank God. I'm not in contact.
Why you say thank God?
She's a little cuckoo.
What you mean cuckoo?
Oh,
she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
She's a bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
What kind of way is she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
I don't know. She started looking at my phone when I wasn't looking. She thought I was cheating on her.
What's wrong with her looking at your phone? What's wrong with that?
Well, just ask me. There should be some trust in a relationship. Why does she have to go behind my back?
So she don't trust you just because she looked at your phone? I catch cheaters for a living, so I know what I'm talking about in this field here.
I understand that. But like, she never even approached me, started looking at my phone, and I caught her once. I don't know how many times before that she did it, but she's like, I feel like you're cheating, and I
Were you cheating on her?
No. I've never cheated on my life. Okay. In my life.
And did you guys end things in these 1.5 year or 2 years, what she say? Did y'all end things on a good note or not?
No.
Okay. It was a disaster. Police were called. Actually, she was the one. I see why you might call her crazy. She was the one hitting you or trying to hit you. You had to restrain her.
She had some muscle, maybe a little hurt, but
her.
Still.
So you never hit her, but you restrained her, it said.
Yes. Till the police got there.
And you had to leave the house because y'all stayed together, but you had to leave.
Yes.
That's
very. I don't even have a car.
No, okay, so at that time you didn't have a car? Because I'm talking about, there was an incident that y'all had, a domestic violence incident.
Oh.
Where,
I guess I did have the car at that point.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
Well, if you didn't have a car, I don't know. I'm just saying that was...
So I just got the check on my mind, so it's just...
No, man, I know, right? You want that money.
Hard the last few...
Yes, and we're almost there. We're almost done.
Yeah.
My wife, who helps me with the exit interviews, she contacted Sam. She called her Sam. I guess they like are on talking terms or something. She called her Sam. And they were talking about you and your relationship with her. And she said that this is her story, that you constantly cheated on her. And she caught you with a woman in the house, and then she gave you a chance. And I'm telling you what she said. She gave you a chance and you cheated on her again. And that she couldn't take it anymore, that she got so frustrated because she walked in on you with another woman. That's why she started fighting. And the other woman's name, you already know who I'm talking about. I don't have to find names, right?
Jennifer. Okay.
So that happened, right? So is she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? I don't know. Maybe she is. I don't know her. But that's why she got in trouble. There was no arrest made because you didn't have any marks on you. She didn't have any marks on her. But you told them that you had to restrain her or hold her or whatever. Yeah. But then that's why they told your ass to get out for the day. Yeah. And the girl was there too. And I guess the girl, I don't know what happened to the girl. Did she flee or because she didn't fight anybody?
No, she left. When Samantha walked in on us, we were in the kitchen, not in the bedroom. And,
okay. And was that just your friend?
Yes. That's what I tried to tell Samantha, but she loves making it sound like she caught us.
That's messy, man.
Mm-hmm.
So for that reason, she talked to us about some things.
I'm sure she did.
Okay. She talked to us about some things. And I want you to take a look at this too. Here is a picture here. Does this place look familiar to you?
Mm-mm.
Let me scroll in a little bit. Does that place look familiar to you? It's a storage facility. I mean, they've got more storage bins there. They have bigger ones and they have small ones. And then they have these like the medium size. But this is like the first, what you see when you first go in. That storage facility doesn't look familiar to you?
I don't think I've ever seen. I mean, maybe I'm forgetting, but I don't know.
And the reason I'm showing you that is Samantha said that you wanted her to steal the car, damage the car, so it's undrivable. I guess she knows some friends or whatever. This is what she said. That you were in on this to destroy the car, to collect the insurance money, this money that I have right here. This is what she said to us.
I'm sure she did.
So I'm just letting you know what she said. Is there any truth to that, man?
No. I mean, there was not even, I had her do damage to the car. Where was the damage at my friend's house?
Maybe it didn't happen there. I've done hundreds of these cases. It doesn't mean that there has to be damage at the place. People can take the car, take it somewhere else, damage the car there. That's usually how it was done. But I'm just asking questions.
So if she made this, where's the car?
That's a great question. Where's the car?
Yeah.
The smoking gun, right?
Yeah.
And I figured you would ask me that. So what we did when she spoke to my wife, my wife asked her for proof. Like, what are you talking about? Do you have a picture or do you have anything about the car? And she says, yeah, it's in the storage facility right here. Your Honda Civic. It's not damaged or anything. And she says that you wanted her, got these bugs in here. She said that you wanted her to damage this car, her and her homies, to tear this car up to get this check. But she said when she caught you cheating with that, she got mad and changed her mind.
And changed her mind? Okay.
About stealing the car and damaging the car.
Well, then how was it there?
Because
if she changed her mind.
She fell through. She's like, you know what? I'm not going to do this shit.
You know, now that I think about it, this storage facility does kind of look semi-familiar.
Okay.
I feel like...
At least confess into that.
Well, I feel like, what's it called? I've seen a picture back when I was dating Samantha that it was like her, like she had a storage unit at somewhere where it was white and red. Okay. So, okay. So she calls and she says that she didn't do it, but yet it's somehow at her, doesn't that sound like she stole the vehicle herself?
It definitely sounds like she has something to do with it. It sounds exactly like what she told us.
Because what it sounds like to me then, and now it's all connecting in my mind.
What is it connecting for you?
What's connecting is my car disappears. Okay. Not many people knew I was even there. Samantha knew I was there. She knew where my friend lived, right? She thinks I'm cheating on her. She knows I'm going to be at the bars. She knows I'll be sleeping at my friend's house. So what does she do? Oh. She comes, steals the car.
Oh, you got it all.
Puts it in her storage unit.
Yes. And what else?
Oh my God, this makes so much sense.
Doesn't it make sense now?
It makes so much sense.
She needs to go to jail, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
That would be nice to have Samantha in jail. God, get her off the streets.
Yeah.
Do
you remember, Jennifer, you mentioned the girl that your friend with Samantha didn't like?
Yeah.
Remember her?
Yeah.
Yeah. You still talk to her?
No.
You sure? You haven't texted her recently, talked to her, nothing?
Maybe I send her nothing like, if we did talk, it was nothing like memorable, nothing like a conversation or anything like, any personal. So it was kind of just like hello, or maybe like passed on some information maybe.
Did she know that you were in a relationship with Samantha at the time when they caught you at the house? You sure? And the reason I'm asking you is because we talked to her. To Jennifer.
Oh.
And she says she didn't know that you were in a relationship. I've got some messages here that she let my wife take a picture of. In these messages, I'm gonna let you look at them, but you're talking about with her that you have a big check coming soon for your car, and she said oh, that's cool. What we gonna do? You said, we're gonna go on a vacation to Hawaii. And this was, when I look at the dates and then of your police report, this was a couple weeks before your police report. And I'm gonna have you take a look at that, and I need you to explain it to me. Don't pick up my phone, don't touch it, just look at it from there. This is where the conversation started, and then you start talking about a big insurance check that you're gonna be getting.
This is the first time I'm seeing these.
I know it's the first time you're seeing it with me, but you sent this shit to her.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm trying to.
Why you in here lying to me?
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are.
No.
You're lying.
Maybe Samantha and Jennifer are working together. Did you think about that?
Well, I know they are now, because both of them are pissed with you, and it looks like Samantha didn't want to go through with it, and Jen has the proof here. From your phone number.
I lost my phone,
Dude, stop it. Stop it, man. Stop that shit, man.
Something's off.
Okay.
Something's not, because this is the first time I'm hearing any of this. It sounds made up.
What sounds made up to you?
All of it.
What part?
I mean, these texts from Jennifer, me planning this car getting stolen, and why would I want my car destroyed? If I wanted it stolen, wouldn't I want it to be fine? And when I get the money, then I'd have a car still? Wouldn't that be the logical thing to do?
You wouldn't get a check if they find your car, unless it was destroyed. And obviously, Samantha didn't want to go through with it, and Jen's pissed at you too because you cheated on her. And guess what? They told you. I mean, they told us, and your is done now. That's all it is.
I feel like you need to look more into Jennifer and Samantha. Clearly, I don't know nothing about insurance fraud or anything. I'm being set up.
Yes, you are. You're definitely being set up. And who you're being set up by?
Samantha and Jennifer.
You're being set up by Bounty Hunter D, which is me. And you're going to jail. So I need you to stand up and put your hands behind your back.
I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not going to jail.
You're going to jail.
You need some sort of evidence, and right now it seems like there's more.
I'm giving you evidence, and I'm going to give the DA even more than that, because I have more than that. But I'm just giving you the surface evidence. So just make it easy for me, bro. You're the last case that I'm doing tonight. Stand up.
I'm not.
And let's get your. Stop. Stop. Whoa.
I didn't do anything.
I asked you nicely.
I didn't do anything.
I asked you nicely. Now you're has to go to jail.
For what?
For fraud.
I didn't do any fraud.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You're fraud, bro. You are.
Samantha and Jennifer. You need to look into them. Have you done background checks on them?
For what?
I don't know. Some evidence? Dude.
I got all the evidence I need.
I didn't do anything.
Sure you did.
Everybody
says that.
You can't just arrest me.
Why? That's what I'm doing right now.
Because there's not enough evidence. This is
What do you
theory.
mean there's not enough
You're
evidence?
looking down a theory.
Okay, I've got proof that you committed fraud. I've got text messages. I've got more than that. Right? We found the car. We know what you've been talking to Samantha about. So come on. Here, stand right here. Separate your feet for me. You got anything that's gonna poke me, stick me, stab me?
No.
Okay. No weapons?
No.
Okay.
Have you talked to Samantha in person? Because maybe a little conversation in person will show you that she's a fucking liar.
Come on. Ain't nothing else to talk about. And the only liar is your ass. Go on, have a seat. With your lying ass. Sit back so I can put your seatbelt on. Look that way. There you go.
Okay, you know,
What's up?
now that I'm thinking about it,
Okay.
I did text Jennifer
Okay.
recently, and I did tell her about the check I was going to be receiving because I was expecting to get a big check because my car was stolen.
Okay.
But the fact that I had anything to do, I mean, come on.
But your car wasn't stolen when you sent her the text message. That happened later. So how would you know your car is going to get stolen unless you set it all up?
Maybe Samantha changed the dates somehow on the...
Dude, goddamn. So I got this door open right now listening to you continue to lie to me. Instead of telling me the truth.
Honest right now that I
No, you're not
Jennifer.
being honest.
I texted Jennifer. I
But your story doesn't add up because the text was sent before the car was supposedly stolen. You understand? Unless you know the future. You know the future? Can you read the future?
Maybe.
Because I know your future right now.
Oh, maybe I could have. Maybe I heard Samantha talking in her sleep.
Oh,
and I knew she was
my God.
gonna do
Okay,
it.
we're done, bro. We're done.
I didn't
We're
do
done.
this.
Yes, you did. And you're going to jail for it.